Here it is, the most searched hair topic on the internet, here on YouTube. You all want to know the secrets, how to grow your hair faster, right? And I've done countless videos on this, and let's have a new video for 2023 about how to grow your hair faster. And it all really depends on what you're really looking to accomplish. So some of you want to grow your hair faster in, a week, in a couple of days, overnight. There's no magic pill or anything that I'm aware of that can actually make your hair grow faster in a short amount of time. The only thing that I've seen and witnessed firsthand after working on hundreds, if not thousands of clients over the years, when people take biotin, biotin is the only supplement that I've ever seen where people start taking it and I've noticed that their hair appears thicker and it's like obvious. And I always ask them, what are you doing? Oh, I'm on biotin. And there's all different dosages, and I would definitely suggest maybe seeking out a doctor's or physician's opinion, because you can take different amounts. You want to be safe with a lot of stuff. That's the only thing that I've ever seen myself that's not like a prescription or anything like that. I believe you can actually get a prescription of it, like a super high dosage, but again, I'm not really too aware of that. But you can go to any pharmacy or store and buy biotin over the counter. That's the only thing I've seen that has actually made hair grow in thicker and actually a little bit faster. That's it. I'm not saying to go buy it, but there's no oh, I'm going to put a face mask on my face, do a couple of bicep curls, and wake up with longer hair in the morning. I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube about people making videos how to wake up looking more handsome, how to have a better jawline, how to have this, how to whatever. It's like, give me a break. So how to grow your hair faster. I've noticed the second thing that works is, and it may be kind of gross to some of you, but don't wash your hair as often, to the point where your hair starts to feel a little bit grimy and kind of dirty, maybe a little bit greasy. When it gets to that point where you can't take it anymore, maybe, give your hair a light wash, very, very light conditioning, if that, just work it through the ends. I don't know what it is, because typically if you don't clean your hair, it clogs the pores, and therefore your scalp can't breathe, and it just kind of prohibits and limits your hair growth, I've noticed. But for some reason, I have also seen when people say, I don't wash my hair as often, I've noticed that the hair grows in a little bit quicker. Now, it could be that it's a little more oily and dirty, so it's stretching the hair out, making it look like it's weighed down a bit more. Therefore, it looks and appears like it's longer, but it's not actually growing faster. It may be just a myth, but I don't know. I've seen it. So if you're looking for more immediate results and you want to have your hair appear like it's growing faster, then maybe don't wash it as often, because it's going to look a lot closer to the head and it's going to stretch out the follicle, making it look longer. But in reality, it's just dirtier and greasier, and it depends on what you can tolerate, to be honest with you. So also, if you're trying to grow your haircut out and you want your haircut maybe to grow out faster, and sometimes you have to actually cut hair for it to grow out properly. Think about that. It's not always about getting the hair cut and growing it as fast as I possibly can. You can actually grow out a really uneven, unbalanced haircut. And if the haircut was so bad previously, it's actually going to grow out in very uneven. And it's going to look like it's taking forever to grow out. And some areas may be shorter than others. And you're like, why isn't my hair growing? It's because the haircut was so bad and unbalanced that sometimes you actually have to get a haircut and cut a decent amount of hair off in certain areas in order for the other hair to grow in properly, to grow out more balanced and to grow out evenly, okay? So that's another thing to take into consideration. What do you currently have? If you're dealing with a really bad haircut and you want to grow out fast, chances are it's going to actually slow down the growth because of that. So seek out a professional's opinion, show them where it's uneven, look for key points in the haircut that are unbalanced, and I know it's tough, but you have to maybe get those areas cut a bit shorter to balance everything out, so that as it's growing a lot more balanced. Then it may look like it's growing a little bit quicker because it's the right haircut, and then just don't get your haircut as often. Again, maybe try the biotin. Maybe just don't wash your hair as often. See how long you can go without it. Maybe start using some dry shampoo and things like that. And I'm telling you, that is what works. As a stylist for over 28 years now, I think, there's no like overnight secret as far as that I can pitch to you. I'm not trying to pitch anything to you guys, but that's what it comes down to. You know, if you want to start going into Rogaine and all sorts of other prescription things, then that's, you know, I'm not really going to talk about that stuff. I've seen some results with those things. I've seen some results with other products, but I want to just share with you something that is a bit more on the natural side, because I know a lot of you may not want to go that route of going on some sort of prescription. So try these things out. Let me know in the comments below. Let's, again, spam the comments. What has worked for you? Like, if you've noticed that your hair is growing quicker by what I've suggested and you can confirm it's true, then that's awesome. If you found a little secret, then you can share with us. That would be great too. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.